Explain them saying the science doesn't exist, that there's nothing that gives us cause for concern.
It's all corruption. There's no other explanation. I can't figure out any other reason.
Chances are you haven't met many people like Professor Martin Pall.
Is it true that you do not carry a cell phone?
Yes, I don't carry a cell phone.
How do you possibly communicate in today's world without your cell phone?
I use a wired mouse. I use the wired connection from my computer to my printer. And so everything's wired. And I even have a shield over the screen so that I get less EMS from the screen. So there are ways of protecting yourself.
EMF, electric and magnetic fields, are invisible areas of energy or radiation produced by items like electric appliances, computer screens, and cell phone technology. Paul is so worried about the potential for health risks from EMF, he even has special clothes with lots of little metal wires to shield him from the rays.
Yeah.
We had no idea when we asked, but yes, he's wearing the fabric right now.
Is that a shirt?
It's a t-shirt, yeah. And it has little metal fibers in it, and it helps to shield your
Makes
torso.
them bounce off or not come through?
Yeah.
But before you make the mistake of writing off Paul as a nutty professor, you should know he's considered one of the world's preeminent scientists on electromagnetic fields. And his concerns are backed up by dozens of peer-reviewed scientific studies.
At the California Institute of Technology. So you're someone who comes to this issue with a great set of credentials and experience.
Yes, and my bachelor's degree is in physics, and my PhD is in biochemistry and genetics. So I've got both the life sciences and the physics. It's the way in which these two interact which is crucial for understanding how EMFs impact the cells of our bodies. We know that the EMFs impact the cells of our bodies, all the cells of our bodies, by activating some channels. And when they do that, they produce all kinds of effects. And those include neurological, neuropsychiatric effects, they include reproductive effects, they include oxidative stress, which is involved in essentially all chronic diseases. So I'm deeply concerned about this situation.
Is it your feeling that mobile phone use and 5G in the future have been and are causes of chronic disease epidemics in this country?
I believe that the exposures we already have are producing major effects already on our health, and that 5G will be vastly worse than anything that we are already exposed to. What's been shown is you get depression, I can't sleep, I'm tired all the time, I'm depressed, I've got headaches, I can't concentrate, I'm anxious, all the things that everybody complains about now, we know are caused by EMF exposures. And not just one type, but multiple types of EMF exposures.
We've heard from a lot of witnesses about the very important potential of 5G.
At a hearing in February, Senator Richard Blumenthal asked wireless representatives if they had funded new safety studies as the FDA asked. They said,
No, I'm not aware of any.
So there really is no research ongoing. We're kind of flying blind here, so far as health and safety is concerned.
How do you explain them saying the science doesn't exist, that there's nothing that gives us cause for concern?
It's all corruption. There's no other explanation. I think there are at least 25 different reviews that have been published on this over the years.
You're implying that the industry, the telecommunications industry, is so powerful here in this country. Is that a reason you think why our government hasn't commissioned these studies and isn't talking about it?
I can't figure out any other reason. We need to dramatically decrease exposures. We are taking risks of the sort that no rational society can possibly take. And we're doing this blindly and in my judgment, with absolute stupidity.